Hello, my lovely Pisces. How are you doing today? It is Tuesday, October the 17th. Yes, it is. Hello. Welcome back, Pisces. Thank you for all those who like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all those who donate and get private readings. Know if you're getting a reading from me, you will get it today or tomorrow. My readings are $80. They're timeless. It doesn't matter what time I start or end. All right. I do not do no email readings, only FaceTime. If you go to my webpage and purchase any one of my items, such as my black spell breaker candle, this is for if you think somebody's doing you wrong or if you think that they're doing witchcraft on you. Okay, the abundant prosperity, healing, growth, wealth, and fertility is what we strive for, right? The love yourself candle and the justice candle, which always burn on my altar, right? I have the sage that comes with 2 Palo Santo, and this bay leaf is what I write and burn out to the universe. I always do rituals. This is my red brick dust that is good to put around your house if you don't have a house, in front of your door for protection. This is the walnut bath, which is good to work with the shadow work that we all need to work on. My crystals and stones. My bracelets. My chakra bracelets and my evil eye bracelets, what I make and I always wear, okay? This is my spiritual detox salt bath. And also I have bath and herbs in a bag that you can also take. If you do not have a tub, you can still do your spiritual bath, showers, okay? It shouldn't matter. Nothing should stop you from doing your rituals or doing what you feel like is right for you, all right? Now, it ain't nothing in the world set in stones, and you need to know that. Nothing in the world is set in stones. My oils come in oils form and in dry form. And I just got doing a reading, so I'm just going to still put my oils on. And, I'm going to put my evil eye on my hand. All right, so what is going on, Pisces? What is going on with you? All right, let's see what is going on. If anybody is interested on Nicole's Sweet Justice card, feel free to get in touch with me and I will tell you how to get it or get in touch with her if you don't know. I love her cards because they're easy to read, okay? Now let's find out what this Sweet Justice card is saying. This card came out this morning. This is the police card. Maybe somebody's getting arrested. You calling the police on somebody. I don't know. Freedom. You free yourself from this. It can mean like you feel like you're trapped. You feel like you in solitude mode, right? Restriction. It can mean 555 freedom. Okay, now you probably freed yourself from being all feeling like you was tied up in a situation. Traveling and changes are coming. 555. A lot of y'all may be seeing these sync numbers. Okay, let's see what else. Maybe you are restricted from traveling, okay? Or maybe now you can travel. I don't know. Now, it says, walking away. Maybe it's time for you to leave something behind that kept you restricted from making moves in your life, all right? And the answer to what you're seeking is yes, all right? You will be walking away. Things will work out for you, okay? So, let's move on. And like I said, these are Sweet Justice by Nicole, all right? Nicole also has a channel on you.To and TikTok, and she puts up her cards on Instagram, okay? So maybe you see her. If you like her cards, make sure you get in touch with me, and they're not expensive, and you get them immediately. It's not like some people, you order stuff and you don't get it immediately, all right? You got the Eight of Pentacles, all right? So somebody might be working in front of a computer doing rituals or making candles, maybe doing something on their own. Maybe you want to start your own business, or you got a new job, or you know, this is what you do. You work from home, all right? Someone looked like they really set a foundation, a strong foundation, all right? The Four of Pentacles is, I feel like somebody is making a move towards a new job or trying something new. The Four of Pentacles is holding on to this information, maybe not letting people know what you're getting ready to do. Or it can be holding on to your money real tight, all right? Or just holding on to your possessions, holding on too tight, all right? Sometimes too tight ain't good, all right? Now you're walking away. You walk away from all of this weight that you've been carrying, everybody's weight, people's problems, all right? Maybe somebody here was, you was working for them, but you hold on to a lot, right? But now it's time for you to move on forward. It's like, now it's time for me to move away from what is no longer serving you. And sometimes, Pisces, you can think you got it all figured out, but you really don't, right? Sometimes you need to get another job because the job you have or what you're doing is not enough for you to live off of. And sometimes you're dealing with so many situations that it's not yours, that it's holding you back. It's almost like you're taking care of everybody, but it's time for you to free yourself from taking care of everybody, all right? Maybe you're working too many jobs. Maybe you feel like, you know, I'm doing too much. And you're holding on to this. Maybe you're afraid to speak your mind or afraid to tell people how you really feel. But then if you keep it to yourself and you hold it in, then when you walk away, it's like, it's a lot going on. You need to really free yourself and speak your mind. But you are saying bye to everything that is not precipitating you. It's not working for you. It's, you know, keeping you in a place where you can't grow, all right? And like I said, nothing is never set in a stone. Things happen that you know, you move from. Things happen that you had enough of. You learn from that. Now let me move on to something that I want to do different, all right? But you could be holding on to some type of what you're doing next, information. Maybe you don't want nobody to know that you about to leave or make a move. But are you freeing yourself from something here that you've been really in for a minute, okay? All right, so let's see what else is happening here. It's like, Pisces, I like it when you free yourself and like you can really tell someone. The best thing is to do things where somebody don't even see it coming. So when you're ready to make this move, you know, they're like, oh, really? I thought Pisces wasn't going to do it. Oh, you're doing it. Somebody has saved enough to move on. All right? I have enough now that I can move on. I have a better plan that I can execute without carrying all this weight of everybody else. Right? Tell me more. And then you're dealing with the King of Swords. This is very smart. Like, you're smart. You're not making this move without thinking about how you're making it. right? You using your mind, you using your resource. You got knowledge, right? You're not just going to make a move without thinking about how I'm going to make this person very intelligent. You know what you need to do, right? This is like working right here in your head and not using your heart. You're working to make your life easier, or you probably had enough of dealing with situations. And the King of Swords do not play. He's very disciplined with himself, but can keep a lot of things to themselves, right? They're not like the person that brings out their emotions, to tell you how they feel. When they move without you knowing, right? But maybe it's time for you to cut things off that, or speak your truth, or say what you gotta say, or stand your grounds. Tell me more about this Four of Pentacles. You're not letting nobody know about what you're doing, how you got it, and what you holding on to. The Three of Swords is like you're feeling like freedom from a situation that had you changed up, or maybe you work for someone that didn't appreciate you, right? This is a lot of pain, a lot of hurt that you free yourself from. Like you keep things to yourself. But it's a lot going on this desk. A lot going on. I would say a lot of paper. Maybe you finding out some information. Maybe this right here. A lot of paperwork. You probably do a lot of paperwork. Or it's a lot needs to be done. But this is a lot of pain. A lot of, texting back and forth. Information that hurts. That you have to face, all right? This is something that you've been having to face, but you've been working through it. Even though you're working through it to free yourself, you're keeping things to yourself. Tell me more about this Ten of Wands. And you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I see that this got to do with your money, how you moving, what you want to move away from. Again, you got the Four of Pentacles. Here it shows that you're not showing, like you're keeping things to yourself. You're holding on to your possession, to your money, right? But then you got somebody here that's changed up, got things locked up, right? Like you moving away from somebody that kept secrets, okay? That lied to you, that sits behind closed door and don't want you to know things, right? And you're saying, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of living with or being around somebody that just hurts me. Just always try to get over on me. Now I feel like I'm free to do what I want to do. Because all this did was brought you pain. A lot of secrets. Things that you don't even know about. Right? That's going on with this person. You may be dealing with an air sign. And I feel like this is all kept secret. Like they don't want you to know, right? But I feel like you already been hurt enough with this situation. Like shit, it'll be a relief when you let that shit go, because this person got too many secrets. When I mean too many, and a lot of things that you don't even know about that you want to find out about it, right? But it's like somebody here may be involved with other people, or like somebody here want to be with you, but they not even, work through their situations. It's like somebody here feels like, just give me a chance, or we could do this and we could do that. But they fucking going through their own situations. Why would you want to be involved with somebody that has their own situation going on, right? But want to bring you into, and a lot of secrets. They keeping a lot of shit to themselves. And what they do is they keep you under lock and key, because it's like this person can move around and do things to you and have other people. But when you're around certain people, everybody know what this person does. But when you're around them, it's like you're the only one that don't know what they do when everybody else knows what they do, right? It's fucking ridiculous how this person thinks that you may be stupid and you don't know no better, right? Tell me more about this King of Swords. It's like you getting ready to find out some shit that this person's been lying, trying to keep secrets from you. You know, the Hermit. This person may be a loner, or it may be you a loner, or maybe this person is a loner. You may think that they do a lot of movements around people, but they like to party, they like to drink, they like to have a good time. But I feel like Pisces, you may be dealing with a Virgo, okay? But this is like being alone, having time to think, trying to see things at the end of this darkness, like shining the light in the dark, like turning the light on and seeing things for what it is. But you're doing this, it's like you're doing a lot of meditating. You're going into your spirituality, right? Like right? It's like people may be trying to start shit or keep shit going, but this person is the main one. Like putting swords into, or putting poison into the mix, or putting swords to just start confusion and bring more problems to maybe to what it is. But it's this person is can be all up in their head and have you in your head. This person is not someone that you can rely on when it comes to your emotions, right? This person don't see that, but they love to keep their money to themselves. It's like they keep everything away from you. They don't want you to know about it. If they see other people, they try to keep it from you. And if they are seeing somebody, they try to make that person they seeing look bad. Why are you still with them if you're making them look so bad or look like a monster? It's like if they could talk about somebody they've been with and make them look like a monster, they'll talk about you too. Remember that. All right? Tell me more about the Three of Swords, this entanglement, right? What is it? It's like somebody here is like holding things to themselves, not saying nothing, but it's a lot of pain here. It's a lot of confusion, a lot of nonsense going on, right? You got the 14 Temperance, right? And before that, before the Temperance, it is the I'm finished with this, the Death card. And then after that is the Devil card. So it's like the Death card and the Devil card, right? So it is like controlling your thoughts, your mind, and your feelings, right? Control the way you think, the way you act, and the way you feel. Bringing the feminine and the masculine part of you, right? Doing things in the moderations. Balancing your life, your health, right? It's something it is telling you to bring balance into your life. Don't get comfortable in a situation here that sometimes we get comfortable in a situation or with a place in our life that you can't get comfortable because you never know what someone can do to you or how things can turn out. It's nothing set in brick stones, right? Nothing. You may think that you got the best thing going on, and it can turn out to be the worst thing you ever had done, right? But it's telling you to bring balance into your life. Test the new waters. Test new things that are coming your way, right? Don't be afraid to test it. Just don't get there sitting there thinking that everything is going to be and nothing's going to happen or somebody's going to change, because they're not. It's too much hurt here, right? It's too many things hidden, right, that you don't even know. It's like you've been trying to do one thing, but that one thing you've been doing, you've been overworking yourself. Why? Because you do it because you think that you got it all figured out when you don't. You really don't. So it's time to balance your life and bring things forwards. Move on. Find a place where you're going to be happy and do more than one thing. You can do more than one thing. You don't have to sit and say, I'm good at this, but I don't know if I want to try this I'm comfortable doing this because this is what I love to do. No, test new things. Because when you test new things, you never know what that can open up for you. All right? It's like somebody can be the jack of all trades. And they know they got so much to do, but they get comfortable doing one thing. All right? Tell me more about this Four of Pentacles. So, you got the Four of Pentacles twice. All right? So that's saying a lot. It's a lot of secrets here. You got the 9. So you go from the 10 of Wands, right, to the Four of Pentacles, keeping things behind closed. A lot of locks. Like maybe a safe hidden or a lot of truth hidden that they don't want you to know. But it says also walking away from what is no longer deserving you, or walking away from all of these problems that is not yours, that you carry on your back, or all this weight that is just pulling you down, right? Keeping things to yourself, not letting anybody know what is your next move, what are you doing in your life. It's like people want to guess, but let them guess at what is the next thing you plan on doing. How are you moving? It's nobody's business, right? Because you get the 9 of Pentacles, self-made. So this self-made comes from everything you have learned. You learn from, right? People wanting to know how you move. Why are you moving? People may say, well, she has her own business. Why does she want to go this way? Because I can, and because that's what I want to do, right? Maybe you get tired sitting doing the same thing in the house. Maybe you want to get out where you see people, where you meet people. Maybe you have your own business at home, but you want to do something else that you get to meet people in the real world instead of being in the house all the time, right? But here is somebody self-made, and then it shows you again at the end. At the beginning, it shows that you're doing things on your own, right? That you have your own shit popping off. Maybe you sit in front of a desk now, but then it shows you still doing things popping off on your own. So whatever it is that you're going through in the middle of your card reading, it's a lot of hurt that came from this. Maybe somebody put you in a third party, or maybe they hurt you, or this could be hurt from anybody, from your kids, from family, from a job, from a person stabbing you in your back, from somebody cheating on you, putting you in a third party situation, you putting yourself in a third party situation. Your reading, it has a lot to do with hurt, right? How you moving on, how you see things, how you can't tell everybody what you're going through. Like you setting things right. The Queen of Swords is showing up here. You waiting for information to come to you. You don't have to run after the information. You don't have to look for it. It's all going to come right to you. All right? So whatever it is, Pisces, that you're going through, right? Know that all the pain and all the ache and all the lies and just the bullshit that you've been through, it's going to bring you to a place where you're going to be more comfortable in and do more better than what you at. So don't get stuck in, oh, this is going to be like the end. I got to start over. Well, if you got to start over, then that's what you got to do, is start over. But when you meet people and you get in a situation, relationship, whatever it is, you starting over. It's not saying this is, you woke up and it was there, right? It wasn't like that. You met somebody, you've been through shit, and they taught you lessons. Being stabbed in the back, a lot, death, endings, a situation or relationship. It's like you need to walk away from what now is not serving you, because people like to steal your joy. People like to steal your ideas, anything. They just like to see you feel like you're miserable. You can't let people stand in the way of what you're doing and what you got going on. Okay? You got to act like it ain't none of their business, because the more you tell people, the more they know about you. You got to be in a place where it ain't nobody's business what you're doing. All right? And keep it to yourself like everybody else do. They tell you what they want you to know. All right? It's like I'm going to tell her what I want her to know. They're not going to tell you everything. They're going to tell you what they want you to know. All right? And that's the same way you should be. You shouldn't be telling everybody everything you do, and tell them what you want them to know. All right? Everything else ain't none of their business. All right? All right, Pisces, if you need a reading, get it from me or someone else. Because I don't hate on no one else. There is enough for everyone. Bye-bye.